Hey everybody, it is Billy at Be Tough. Yes, I am rocking those sleeves today. That's right, we're at Gailey's Marine in Bakersfield, California. We're gonna go in and look at things that might be good gift ideas for people that are into boats, right? Sometimes people with boats are hard to shop for. Hopefully I can go in there and find some things that I think are cool, which probably means that people with boats think are cool. So let's get in there and let's check it out.
Would you give me all you got to give back? Would you break my fall? Cause you got me tripping, laces, going places, seeing faces, doing things I never do at all. To let you to break my fall. Be on me just one night, be on me, it's alright. Be on me just for now, be on me anyhow.
All right, let's get into the boat cleaning products, because if you have a wake boat, you definitely use these, right? Anybody that cares about their boat is gonna have everything from waxes to cleaners to upholstery stuff. So let's get in. I'll show you my favorite stuff, and we'll talk about what would be a good gift. So let's start over here. I think this is the Boat Bling products, and I will tell you from my experience that this is the gold standard, the hot sauce right here. This stuff is really good, especially if you have a wax on your boat already. This stuff has a really nice smell to it, and it really removes the hard deposits that a lake will put on a boat. This stuff right here is awesome. It does really good, especially on the windows and everything. It really maintains a nice wax job. Now, I have used this stuff, their wax, and it's not my favorite. It's good, but it's not my favorite because the overspray will leave, if you don't wipe it off, will leave white specks on your trailer or whatever doesn't get wiped down, right? So this is very good. This is so in my opinion. I think there's better waxes out there, and both of these come in under 25, but and you can use this on cars too. So if you have a hot rod or you have something like that, this will work good on that too. But in my opinion, this stuff is rock solid. You can buy it in the gallon form, which is really good as well, and then you can kind of refill this. So this is this is a really good thing to get. So if you are looking for an easy, no-brainer gift for someone that has a boat, they're not gonna not like it, that is the hot sauce right here. And even better if you got them the jug of it with it. Now, if they don't have the sprayer already, maybe tricky getting this in, but this is a great combo gift right here. The hot sauce product, in my opinion, is really good. So this would be an all-in-one kit that would be a great gift right here. I mean, this is rock solid. This is the Babes complete kit, right? So you have the seat soap, you have the seat saver, you have the spot remover, which is kind of like the quick sauce, and then you have the wax, right? This is an all-in-one, man. I'm telling you, if you got this right here, it's what they have it under 45. If you got this right here, any boater is going to think, oh, that's a cool gift right there, and that will last them probably half the season or a quarter of the season right there. It looks like they have a bigger version of it right here, which yeah, this is pretty cool actually right here. So it comes with all those, and I think it throws in a couple more, and this one comes in under 100, and I think they give you a larger supply. So I think this comes in it right here, this large wax right here, wax cleaner. That's going to come in here. It looks like that comes in there. I could be wrong, but I think that does come in there. So that's a good value. So anybody that's into wake surfing knows the weight matters, and these carry on lead bags are really good. They're 50 pounders. Man, that's heavy. I think I'm getting weak here, but these are 50 pounders, and I'm not sure if it has lead shot in it or steel shot, but it's lined, so you're not gonna have to worry about rust coming through, and they're very easy to cargo in and out. A couple of these would be a nice gift right here. They'd be heavy too, man. So if you have it under the tree, they're gonna think something's up when they try to roll that out. But anyway, these are always good to fine tune a wave. Different brand, they have different brands, manufacturers out there. But this is really good stuff. So a weight bag right here, solid gift. And sometimes you can get these on sale. You just gotta look around, but weight bags, solid gift for anybody into wake surfing. Now, I wanna show you these because a lot of people don't have these. A lot of people that have wake surfboards, and I can tell you that one of the biggest things that wipes out wake surfboards is the sun. right? Sitting out in the sun. Now, of course, if you're a high dollar roller, you probably have the bags in your bimini and you just slide them in. But for people that have their stuff on racks, having your surfboards out there all day can hammer them. Also too, when you are cargoing them around, just whatever, you know, especially some of these new surfboards, they get damaged really easy. I would highly recommend a wake surf sock. And I use the Ronex stuff. They have the Hyperlite stuff here. The Ronex stuff is really nice. It's super simple. I actually keep my stuff in socks all the time, and then I also store them in bags, which we're gonna go over and take a look at. But there you go, under 40 bucks, get a wake surf, and there's different sizes too, so you need to find out what boards someone may have. But a wake surf sock is a solid gift for people that don't have them. All right, there you go. That's a great gift right there, actually. I want to show you real quick. We talked about the surf socks. This is the Ronex version, and this is a great stocking stuffer, man. I tell you what, and I have these too. You just got to make sure you check the sizes. You can see right here, this one is from a 5'1" to 6. They do have a couple different sizes, but it looks like that one will probably fit most boards, right? Oh, I'm sorry. If you see here, I want to take that back because look, they're actually check marks. So this is for a 4'4". This is for a 6 foot. You can see it's check marked off. This is for 6. These are awesome right here. These are my favorites, actually, if I had to choose between the Hyperlite. I've never used the Hyperlite one, but the Ronex stuff is solid. So we use these, and definitely going to keep the sun off your boards. You can actually dump these in the lake too before you put them on really hot days. You just dump this in the water and then put it around your board, and it's going to keep your board cool all day. So there you go. These are pretty cool, man. If you do a lot of early spring riding or winter riding, these are really cool. They're kind of like they kind of look like Jedi outfits, but they're really nice actually. They're like they're towel material, but they throw over whatever you're wearing, and it has a hood on them. And here's a Ronex one. That's pretty nice. It actually has some pockets there. But those are actually really cool, man. You don't think about it, but when you're in your boat, everybody's jealous when you have that, when it's cold out and nobody else has those. So just some throwover stuff. And like I said, these aren't too expensive. They're pretty inexpensive. Yeah, they're under 50, but it's really kind of a fun gift to give somebody. And that is I don't know what you would call that, a robe sock? I don't even know what you call it, but it is kind of a fun gift. These are really good for kids, and they actually I wear rash guards all the time now. I've had some skin cancer in the past, and I run some O'Neill stuff that actually is like shirt material, but this is actually really good stuff for kids too, man. I mean, kids are out there all the time, and they're out in the sun, and when we were younger, you never thought about it, but these are really good material. This is like it's kind of a rash guard material. It's quick dry stuff, and you get this for your kids, man. They can go out on the boat all day, and they're not even thinking about it. They're just wearing these, and they won't get that sunburn, and that affects them later on in life. So these are really good gifts for kids, and that is the surf socks, or the rash guards for kids and adults too. I would say look around, and usually with rash guards too, I use a lot of O'Neill stuff, but I forgot which one they call it. There's one that's like I don't know, it's kind of, it fits more like a shirt than a tight fitting rash guard. So that way you can kind of wear them in public. I wear them in public all the time, but rash guards are always a cool gift idea. All right, let's get into wake vests, because there's a lot of different styles of wake vests. Of course, here's some of your kid stuff, right? For just kids having fun at the lake, and some activity stuff for kids. But I want to talk about the different styles that are out now, because as you see, these are the typical wake board vests. Maybe a lot of padding in them. Keep you afloat, and I think those are Coast Guard approved. But I want to go to more of the wake surf style. We're going to kind of go over here, and they've changed a little bit over the last few years. Now these are going to be a lot of these are not Coast Guard approved. I've gotten by with some inspections because they don't really check, but these will keep you afloat. They do float you, but barely. But what they do is give you a lot of flexibility when you're out there. So this is a nice vest right here from Hyperlite. You can see here, real kind of thin, not a lot of padding, but it is enough to keep you afloat. And like I said, I use a lot of Hyperlite stuff on my vest, and I tend to like it. Just a lot of flexibility. I did see this one over here. So they do have women's vests. This is a really nice. Now this is an impact vest, which can be used for wake surfing or wake boarding. And when they say impact, they added a lot of padding right here. Of course, when you slap the water when you're wakeboarding, it can hurt sometimes. But this is actually a hybrid in my opinion. But you can see right here, not Coast Guard approved, right? but it will float you. Don't think that that will not float you, because it will definitely float you and you won't even tell the difference probably. But this also allows you to sink a little bit more in the water, which actually helps you when you're staging to get up on wake surfing or even wakeboarding. You know, sometimes you want to be in the water a little bit more. It just helps. So that will help. And they have a lot of different styles, man. I like coming here, and you can see though here, not Coast Guard approved. This is really nice though, man. Who makes this? It's Hyperlite. Yeah, most of these are going to come in around $150. Yeah, so this is a great gift for somebody. You're just going to make sure that you get the right size. I would say err up on the side of the large side a little bit. Seems like every time I get something that I think is going to fit me, it's always a little tight and snug. So I don't know, you might want to get, and plus they don't have, one thing you'll notice about these compared to maybe like, and maybe this is what makes them not Coast Guard approved, is that notice there's no straps that come around the rib area, right? Which you see on a typical life vest. You're not going to get that on a wake surf vest. So these are really good ideas. They do have female versions, but that's definitely going to be, if you're getting into wake surfing, think about getting a designated wake surf vest. All right, well, here's a look at wake surf bags, and I would highly recommend these. I have one of these for each of my boards, because I mean, it's amazing that people will have, you know, $1,000 boards, $1,200 boards, and they just throw them in the back of their trucks, or they just throw them around, right? These will help protect those investments for a long time. They also help too. I mean, you may have a boat, but your buddies may have a boat, and sometimes you're maybe going on their boat. This is actually really cool to transport all your stuff, because some of these bags, at least mine does. So let's take a look at this one. I've never seen this one. This is a Hyperlite bag right here, and it looks like it'll store multiple boards, and it'll also store things in here like wetsuits or rash guards or fins or your wallet or whatever it is, ropes, whatever it is, you can store that with it. So it's really nice to have when you're going on different boats, or you are just going to the lake. That way you don't damage your stuff, man. You know, when you go home, you're not throwing your boards around. So this is a great gift right there. Make sure you check the size of the board of the person that you may get this for, but I'm telling you, this is a solid gift to give someone that has boards if they don't have it. Board bags, and there's a couple different manufacturers that make them. I have the Ronex stuff, it's really good. The Hyperlite stuff here is going to be rock solid, and like I said, some of these will store multiple boards. I guarantee this one right here looks like it will store multiple boards, and some of them are single right here for like a skim style board. But this is a rock solid gift to get somebody that's into wake surfing right here, and that is the board bags. All right, man, I want to show you this. We're going to close it out with this because I got our daughter this. She's 6 years old now, but she got this when she was 4. And this is a really good board. It's a little bit pricey, but it is a really good board for young kids. It is called the Fad. What makes it cool is the rope stays on that right there as they ride, and the kids can stand up and wake surf, you know, behind the middle of the boat. Right, and it actually, you can do other things with it too. You can see someone wakeboarding here, wake surfing, and you see someone kneeboarding in the background. But our daughter, I'm telling you, stands up and surfs behind the boat. She doesn't have to hold the rope, so the rope isn't being held onto, and the people that she goes by love it, man. She gets a round of applause everywhere she goes. But this is a great board. If you have young kids, or like 3, 4, 5, you want them to have, they feel like they're wake surfing with everybody else. It actually airs up, but when it is not like a typical inflatable, when you air it up, it feels rock solid. You have to understand, it doesn't feel like a blow up. It feels like a solid board. So this is very good for young kids that want to get out there and feel like they're wake surfing like everybody else. This is a great gift. That is the HO Fad. Well, there you go. There's a few gift ideas for people that are into boats. Like I said, most of these products that you see here, if you aren't in Bakersfield, you'll be able to catch them at your local shop, or you can get some of the stuff online. But those are some good gift ideas that if you have someone that's into boats, will probably end up liking. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Billy at Be Tough. To let you to break my fall.